Hi here, Finn's here. I'm back for another video, and guess what? Tomorrow night is the first semi-final of the Eurovision Song Contest 2019. Yes, I am so looking forward to this. This year has gone so quickly with Eurovision. Literally, it feels like yesterday we were looking at all the national finals. Yes, it's that time. The semi-finals are about to begin, but the big question is who is advancing to the final on Saturday night? Which countries will we be hitting replay? Which songs will be in heaven qualifying? Which countries won't look away from the final on the Saturday? Which countries will fear a fire of love that they've qualified? Will Slovenia remain star-crossed lovers if they qualify? Will Czech Republic become a friend of a friend when they qualify? Will Hungary keep saying na 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 if they qualify? Will Belarus like it if they qualify? Who will be keeping their crooner on if they qualify? I wonder how the countries will wake up when they qualify in the morning they qualified. Who's going to keep on going to the final? However, which countries will be dragged down by zero gravity? Or just gravity? Who will feel hate will prevail? However, will Estonia feel like Storm won't hold them back? Will Portugal hoping to use their cell phones to get votes? I'm just making this up. And will Greece feel better loved when they qualify? And will San Marino say na 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 to all the juries when they qualify? Anyway, I just made that up completely on the spot there. But what I'm trying to say is, yes, those were the 17 countries. So basically, the 17 countries that are in the first semi-final are Cyprus, Montenegro, Finland, Poland, Slovenia, Czech Republic, Hungary, Belarus, Serbia, Belgium, Georgia, Australia, Iceland, Estonia, Portugal, Greece, and San Marino. And I am now going to predict my final time. I've seen the songs, I've seen the rehearsals, the 30-second clip of rehearsals, so I am going to now predict who is advancing to the final on Saturday night. So these are 10 countries who I think, and this is not me personally who I think is going to qualify, this is the 10 countries who I think in reality will qualify. Last year I did really well with my predictions. In both semi-finals I got 8 out of 10 of the countries right, so that altogether that was like 16 out of 20 countries correct. So I did really well yesterday. I did really well last year at predicting who was going to go to the final, so fingers crossed I can get all 10 out of 10 from both semi-finals right, fingers crossed. But let's begin. So the first country I think will qualify is Cyprus. They're opening the show, there's been a lot of hype around Tamta. The second rehearsal, those vocals were a little bit dodgy, but I think there's always room for improvement, and I know she's going to slay it on in the first semi-final. She's opening the show, and I'm really happy the producers have put her on first, because I think she's a great opener. She's qualifying, I can't see her being left behind in the semis. She's through. I think Finland will qualify, yes. I was a little bit disappointed with the staging from Finland this year. I prefer the box from UMK. It looks a little bit empty now. I think they're all the three parts of the song, you know, that dancer, Sebastian to Rouge, all quite further away. I would have liked to see them a bit closer on the stage. It does look a little bit empty, but I do still think they're going to qualify now. They've got, I think people watching it for the first time and recognise, oh my gosh, that's Darude from who did Sandstorm, and remember that, so they'll get points from that. Yeah, I think it's a good song. I think there are parts. I think they used the LED really well. I just think I could have liked it a bit, the staging to be better. and maybe if they were a bit more closer together than further away. But I still think they're going to go through. Yeah, I think Basis on the Rude. I think it's still a good song. I think Slovenia will qualify, and a few weeks ago I would never have said that. And to be fair, I'm not a huge fan of Slovenia's song, and I don't think I ever will. But I still do think it will qualify tomorrow night. Yeah, Slovenia. Not my favourite song, but actually they do quite well with the staging. There's that common Linux vibe where they're staring in each other's eyes. Yeah, I think Slovenia is in the final. I think there's one of the slow songs that I think people will be connected to. Yeah, and I think the juries will respond well to the song. Next, the Czech Republic. Oh, friends of friends, Lake Mawari. I like Lake Mawari. You know, that was my favourite from the Czech national selection this year. I was really happy when that was the song chosen for Eurovision. Yeah, I'm hoping. I know Czech has not had the best qualification records to the final, but last year Mikolas Josef, 6th place, best result from the Czech ever, and has put the Czech Republic on the map on Eurovision, I think. Yes, and now Lake Mawari's in it. I think they are qualifying. I think they're qualifying with ease. I really hope they qualify. They deserve to. It's such a good song. Only a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. Oh, I really like it. It's good vintage. You know, you might say, some people say dated. I say nostalgic. It's good. It's going through. It's going through. Next country, I think Serbia will qualify. Kruda. Oh, it's a Balkan ballad, but I just love it. I actually quite like the rock element. It gives that a little bit of edge. I know the Motosvar, I can't say it, that 2007 Serbian entry that won their debut had a little bit of rock in it as well, and I think it gives the Balkan ballad a little bit of edge to it, and that's quite what I like about the song. It's got good staging, a good singer. Nirvana, I keep calling her Neva for some reason, sorry. Nirvana was in Moya 3, didn't qualify, but hopefully this year she's back for her vengeance, and yeah, I think she's qualifying. I think juries will respect this. She's going through. I think Belgium will qualify. Yeah, I think it's a good song. I have worried a little bit about the staging, because I don't... the staging is a bit... I wouldn't have put drums in the staging, no. But, to be fair, I think televoters will... I think, because Elliot's singing it, I think he connects to the camera. I will... You know, he connects to the camera. I think he seems like a likeable guy. I think people watching home thinking, oh, he's such a cute guy, I want to vote for him. You know, like those teenager girls and will think he's adorable and will vote for him, you know. So yeah, I think Belgium will qualify. They'll probably be the last country to be announced to qualify, as they usually are. But I think Belgium are back in the final this year. Yeah, I know the staging could have been better, but I think it's good enough package to go through. Australia's qualifying, no question there. The staging is epic. Kate has got such a good vocal. What else could say? Australia are qualifying. Iceland is qualifying to the final. It's a song we've never had at Eurovision. I don't think we'll ever will, but ever again. But it's such an out there song. It has to qualify. Iceland has not qualified in like 5 years, although they should have qualified in 2016 with Greta. But I'll try and let that go. But no, hate will prevail. Hatari are qualifying with ease, I think. Portugal's qualifying. I feel Portugal will qualify. I know the rehearsals, the staging is a bit in and out and a bit and don't like what Conan Osiris is wearing. He looks, the green thing on him looks like a Christmas tree. I know he's wearing green for the Portuguese flag, I know there's a bit of red in the deep background, but I think people watching it for the first time will be quite surprised, and it's quite a unique song, and I do think Portugal will get into the top 10, I really hope. And finally, Greece is my final country. I think Karin Duska, I think she's brought Greece back to the final, and I think Greece are going to qualify with ease. I really like it. Bella Love, Bella Love. Oh, it's such a good song. Good vocal. I think the staging, sure there's a lot going on, but I feel it's good enough to see her in the final. And who knows, she might actually win her semi-final. I wouldn't be surprised. So yes, those were the 10 countries. So Cyprus, Finland, Slovenia, Czech Republic, Serbia, remember these all, Belgium, Australia, Iceland, Portugal and Greece are the 10 qualifiers who I predict will qualify to the final. I'm going to go quickly to the 7 countries who I don't think will qualify. Start off with Montenegro. Oh, Montenegro, it was such a guilty pleasure for mine. But I have to say, for me, although I'm actually one of the few people that do like the song, the staging has really let down the performance. Yeah, it's just, it feels a bit too crowded for me. I know there's 6 people, but you could have spread the love. You could have spread them out, you know. I wouldn't even mind if they put back the musical notes. But yeah, I mean, they're in danger of finishing last in the semi-final. But yeah, poor Montenegro. Maybe next year we'll see them in the final. Maybe one of them will turn. Who knows? Poland. Poland's an interesting one. It's an interesting one because you just don't know how would people react to the song. They haven't been through a national selection. They weren't internally picked, the Polish act this year. For me, I wish they would not churn butter or wash clothes like they did in 2014. They were quite missed opportunities. Yeah, I just think it's not enough to go through. For me, sorry. Another country I haven't announced, Hungary. Hungary's not in it. A lot of people might be shocked that I didn't say Hungary is in it. I know they've qualified 8 times in a row. I just think, I don't know, Hungary is enough to see them through. I am worried for Hungary this year. I know, I am worried. I don't think it's going to be a 9th time in a row where Hungary qualifies. I think this is the year they're going to be out. I've just got a funny feeling. Belarus, oh Belarusina. It's such a good pop song, but I just worry for Belarus. They don't have a good track record of qualifying, and I know the rehearsals, there's too much going on, maybe. It's tough. I wish I had more spaces. I actually, if Belarus qualified, I wouldn't mind. It's a good pop song, and it reminds me of Zara Larsson, but I do worry for Belarus. Georgia, I don't think. I think his vocals are a bit too shouty. It's good staging, but I just don't think it's everybody voting in Eurovision. It will be enough. Estonia, I did not predict. Estonia's good, but I think Finland has a message. I think Finland's qualifying. I just think Estonia, and also they don't have many neighbours. Estonia, I think they're out. And San Marino, well, it pains to say Sir Hat, but I just think the juries might drag this song down, I'm afraid. But comment down below who you think will go through in the comment section below. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you for another video very soon. Goodbye.